Hey everybody, Derek in the Midwest. This is the Alex Jones Glenn Beck Media Psy-Op Part 4. Part 4 picks up right where Part 3 left off. I'm going to show a couple of the clips from that Glenn Beck episode from December 9th, and I'm going to be providing a bit of an analysis on that. And then following that, I'm going to give everybody a little bit of a reminder as to how we got to where we are now.
Then you have to control the media and control food prices. Well, they've done this, not this, but they're working on it. They're doing this. They just passed the food bill for your safety. Remember, everything is done for your safety. And now the media, this staff works tirelessly to figure out what is going on in this world. We don't like what we found, but we found it. Soros met with the people on this program and told us to back off, sent me a very clear message. And one of the message was, global change is here. The nouveau ordre is here, and you are either on board or you are not. Shortly after, Soros starts openly funding progressive outlets that boycott this show. Back to McChesney. He says it's time to take the media just like the unions. Now, yesterday, the government union, the American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees, AFSCME, has decided to boycott, coincidentally, me, Rush, and John Stossel. This is a coordinated attack. This is like the fourth or fifth time they're boycotting me and Fox News. And all they have left is the media. They have everything else. Oh, they control your food and how it's grown and everything. Financial sector, healthcare, industry. They don't have this one, but they're working on it. This one. All of the information that we share is available to other journalists, but I don't know why they don't report on it. I've given up trying to understand. I don't care anymore. But the reason why you don't see this on TV is I think people are choosing sides. They've been forced to choose sides. A lot of people, they've made their decisions. They've made their decision already. They like this new world order. I don't. I happen to like this guy. I happen to believe in this stuff. Well, this is corny now. Nobody even knows this stuff anymore. I've made my choice. I'm going down swinging. Coincidentally, the FCC now just happens to be, out of all times, be using the WikiLeaks news to justify government expanding their reach and regulating the internet through net neutrality. I've told you before, these guys don't plan weeks, even months ahead. They plan years ahead. Net neutrality is not a response to WikiLeaks. I think it's the other way around. They've had it in the cooker for quite some time. They just haven't created the right problem yet. And the media seems to be a problem. You're a problem. They haven't been able to nudge the bottom up yet, but they're getting closer. Chaos is good if you are trying to create revolution. Now let's take a look at the people who are supporting Julian Assange and WikiLeaks, the force for chaotic good. You have the Socialist Alliance. You have the World Socialist website, the ISO, International Socialist Party USA, commondreams.org. Oh, by the way, he also, along with Arianna Huffington and the Progressive Democrats of America, he also spoke at Berkeley, California, University of Berkeley, and the Frontline Club in London. This event was sponsored by none other than George Soros's Open Society Institute. Starting to connect, isn't it? Many of the groups and the people associated with the One Nation rally also support Assange and Private Bradley Manning. Who are they? International Answer, Code Pink, Peace and Freedom, Solidarity, the Progressive Democrats of America. So who is Paul Booth? Paul Booth, he's a former National Secretary of SDS, Students of a Democratic Society, the same group that the Weather Underground originated from. Booth was tutored by SDS founder Al Harbour. Here's a quote from Paul Booth from his SDS days. You ready? Not a lot has changed with Paul. I want to build a new left in the United States. What is left? A left is a group of people that understand that the problems are communal and can be solved collectively. Well, it sounds almost like collective salvation that the president likes. Look, anytime we mention socialists in connection with the left, we're labeled hate mongers or conspiracy nuts. I've never said these words except as a joke, but I mean them now with everything in me. My fellow Americans, please listen to me. The world has changed. It has changed. It's no longer in the box that it always has been. What used to apply no longer does. And if you don't start thinking out of the box soon, the top will come down on top. You must think out of the box. You cannot look at today's problems and try to understand them or solve them in the ways we always have. You must understand you are in a revolution, a global revolution, whether you like it or not. And the rules of the games have changed. Revolutionaries have plotted our demise for a very long time. Do not play the game they were expecting you to play. They're expecting you to continue to think in the box. Why do you think they've tried so hard to get us off the air? They know we have the answer.
All right, now, although Glenn Beck is telling a lot of truth in what he's saying, he's talking about the New World Order and he's talking about the changes that are coming to America. The problem is Glenn Beck is passing this off and selling it to you like the New World Order is controlled by the Democrats and that the socialist, communist, fascist New World Order is a Democrat conspiracy, and it clearly is not. The term New World Order in itself should signify that it is not just a Democrat conspiracy. It should signify that it's not even just a United States conspiracy. Rather, it's a world conspiracy. It is a new world order. And that being the case, it should be obvious to everyone out there that Glenn Beck is full of shit. Another thing that Glenn Beck does is he says that they would have to take over what? The media. And Glenn Beck is on the one single Republican right-wing leaning network on television. All of the other networks generally are more Democrat leaning. Point being, basically Glenn Beck is acting like him and the right wing of the United States are the last chances for liberty and freedom in this country, and it's keeping the general population, who's not aware of what's going on, roped into the left-right paradigm. And it keeps the Republicans fighting with the Democrats over constitutionality and whether or not, we need to be making these new changes in our laws and such. The biggest problem with, Glenn Beck passing this off as the New World Order being a Democrat conspiracy, at least in the United States, is that this whole thing has been going on for quite some time, and this did not start with Barack Obama. And it's not a Democrat thing, it's not a Republican thing, it's a New World Order thing. And that means Republicans and Democrats are equally as guilty, and are equally as in on the plot. The truth is that the New World Order controls both the right and the left, and that means that they also control all of the media that supports both the right wing and the left wing. So here's just a little bit of a reminder. For all you people out there who are thinking that maybe Glenn Beck is onto something, maybe there is this Democrat-based New World Order agenda that's being pushed forward and yada yada yada, don't let them fool you, because in all reality things were exactly the same. Here's a little reminder of how things were going under 8 years of the racist Republican.
Hello Americans, my name is George Bush, and now I'm going to do a rap for y'all. Check it out. Bitch, I'm from Texas. We're homophobic and sexist, and if these Mexicans keep coming in, I'ma dismember them. You don't see me in El Paso selling their tacos, shitting my albino, I'll cut off your asshole. God damn it, don't even talk about the faggots. If I ever see one singing the national anthem, I'ma strangle them. Hell nah, they can't get married, but they can fight in the military. Hopefully they'll end up buried in the cemetery. I don't even consider them people. Go ahead, put them in the front line, next to them Negroes. But I'm not racist. Colin Powell's like my brother. Alright, I admit it, I hate him. Where's Dick Cheney at? Probably off in Iraq, finding some oil to tap. Tell him I got up on that, and y'all still think it was Bin Laden, when it was us and the Masons plotting on oil profits. I'm evil, but y'all didn't know though. Now y'all stuck with the president that y'all didn't vote for. Unemployment is up, the economy's in a ditch. Our country's at war, but I don't give a shit, I'm rich. I'm evil, but y'all didn't know though. Now y'all stuck with the president that y'all didn't vote for. Unemployment is up, the economy's in a ditch. Our country's at war, but I don't give a shit, I'm rich. My brother said some racist shit a couple of years back. Then the blacks came out and started to protest and crap. And I knew I'd have little hope, cause all of a sudden the blacks got together and started to register to vote. But thank God for computers and them helping, cause we got the last names of every single felon. We programmed the computers to find the names that were the same. Whoever came up couldn't vote on election day. Way to go, Jim, really great strategy. We got rid of the majority of black families. And I'm not even talking about Dade County. The expired military ballots are bogus counted. I like to thank my cousin and the help of my pappy. My cousin owns Fox and it made me very happy. He told the entire world that I won before the votes were being done counted. And even though Gore had more, what matters in the end is the Supreme Court, and those are my dad's friends. So thank you very much, and please remember, if you don't vote, I'll see you back in November. I'm evil, but y'all didn't know though. Now y'all stuck with the president that y'all didn't vote for. Unemployment is up, the economy's in a ditch. Our country's at war, but I don't give a shit, I'm rich. I'm evil, but y'all didn't know though. Now y'all stuck with the president that y'all didn't vote for. Unemployment is up, the economy's in a ditch. Our country's at war, but I don't give a shit, I'm rich. I'm rich. George motherfucker Bush. What? What? Oh, okay. Oh, nothing, daddy. No, I'm not doing nothing. No, it's country. Don't, daddy. Okay.